How do we know what he came here for? He didn't come and asked or come to us and said, he just stood there. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know if we started the press conference, and I'm not accusing him of anything. We didn't know if he was going to pull out a gun. We didn't know what we didn't know. But at the end of the day, will we just wait and just say, oh man, just let's start the press conference? We didn't pat anybody down coming into the facility. We didn't look at everybody. We didn't know, y'all. But these YouTubers and TikTok and all these people started to rush to judgment. I'm being insensitive. I'm being this. I have a press conference with a whole media press corps in a family that I have to ensure the safety of. NGAN had at least 12 people on our security team that day. We could have removed him if we wanted to.
Man, do you remember that one kid in high school? We all had them, bro. It's that one kid who just does not get attention at home. He just doesn't get it. His mom hates him. His dad don't give a fuck about him. And he's just acting out. Maybe he's the class clown. You know, some of us try to befriend those people. Oh, you feel bad for him. You know, maybe he's the class clown. Maybe he's a bully. Anything for that sweet, sweet attention, man. I remember my high school dumbass, and everybody probably does too. Dominique Alexander, ladies and gentlemen, is 100% that student back in the day. 1,000,000%, bro. Because whenever the attention starts to dwindle away from poor little Dominique Alexander, he has to make a big old fuss about it. That's why he has this whole NAGAN, Next Generation Action bullshit organization in the first place, bro. It's for attention. Minister Dominique Alexander, that's the most blasphemous shit I've ever heard in a while. But anyway, previously the other day, Dominique Alexander was talking hella shit about the Metcalf family. And again, I don't see the Karmelo Anthony family anywhere trying to stop him or try to put a roadblock or tell him to slow down or nothing. They're just in obscurity. And they have this moron running around saying all types of dumb shit. And today, he's starting to backtrack a little bit on what he said about Austin Metcalf's father. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, ladies and gentlemen. There's multiple posts that this man made that just screams out, please look at me. Please, I want attention. My mother never gave me attention. Please. So if we go and take a look at good old Twitter, wonderful Twitter, the best place to be in the planet, X/Twitter, right? We go over to Twitter and your boy says this. According to @Fox News, I am now attacking Mr. Jeffrey Metcalf. Let's be clear. I hate when this man says that, bro. Let me be clear should be removed from his vocabulary. He should go to jail the next time he says, let me be clear. It should be a felony for this man. He uses let me be clear so often. But let me be clear. I didn't attack that man. What I did was set the record straight. Something that clearly threatened those who benefit from the confusion and misinformation. Now, I will say that. Let's stop there real quick. There is a lot of misinformation surrounding this case. There is a lot of misinformation. But the Metcalf father at the press conference situation, there was no misinformation there. There was no misinterpreting things. He showed up. You told him to leave, okay? You keep dragging this. You keep dragging this because you know why? I'll tell you why he keeps dragging it. There's a certain thing called ratings on the internet. He notices that one video with Austin Metcalf and the whole press conference is the biggest video he's ever going to get. And he keeps trying to draw views off of that video like a fucking parasite. But let's move on. Now, let me stop interrupting this minister because this man is holy. We have to respect the holiness of this man. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Fox News has been spreading lies about me for days. And this is just another example of their of their desperate attempt to reshape the narrative based on fiction, not facts. I don't have to defend myself when the truth is on my side. I will not give in to hate. I will not give in to bigotry. My ancestors taught me how to face hate and keep moving forward. They taught me that when the fire comes, you don't run, you rise. This is bigger than me. It always has been. We must resist. The first hashtag he puts down is New Generation Action Network. Oh my God, the man is a walking advertisement. You know how I post YouTube and I get paid because a little YouTube ad pops up and they're like, hey, here's a couple of cents off of this ad, bro. This man literally is a walking ad. He's like a YouTube advertisement. And it's not only a 15-second ad. His advertisement spans throughout the time he's talking. Next generation action will be brought up regardless. No matter what, you bet your bottom dollar, you bet your grandma's blanket that she gave you as a child, that he will bring up next generation action. Y'all should put bets up the next time this man speaks. Y'all should have friendly wagers, right? Nah, he's not going to say. You could wager, let me be clear, and you can wager him bringing up new generation action. See, I kind of enjoy some bullshit gambling here and there. You could have fun off of this man. I'm telling you. Call your friends up now. But anyways, let's move forward. He also posted today. So he's doing like a succession of posts. He did that interview. Now he's posting this. Now he posted again like about 14 hours ago as of recording this video. So clearly he's noticing an uptick in views, and now he's trying to soak it. So let's figure out what else he has to say. So about 14 hours ago, he posts on X again. He says, today, Karmelo Anthony turns 18. Bro, I did not know that. I'm pretty sure a lot of other YouTubers did not know that. I'm pretty sure the Austin Metcalf family didn't know that. Why do you so badly want to be seen, my guy? Why do you so... Again, it goes back to what I said at the beginning, bro. He's the kid who never got attention. You know that's going to stir up some shit, but guess what? That's what he wants. And what really beats the shit out of me right now is why the Karmelo Anthony family still has this guy running around doing this. Remember Jake Lang, right? Jake Lang got shut down a while ago. I haven't seen anything about Austin Metcalf out of Jake Lang's pussy-ass mouth in a long time. Why haven't they stomped this guy out like the Metcalf family? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe they honestly feel like this man is genuinely there for them. But you gotta be naive than a bitch to think that. He don't give a fuck about Karmelo. He don't give a fuck about Andrew. I think that's Carmelo's dad's name. He don't give a fuck about them black people. I'll tell you that from right now. That black man don't give a fuck about that black family. So maybe they haven't realized it yet. But this isn't just a celebration of another year. It's the moment of reflection on the injustice, double standard, and pain this young black man has endured far too early in life. Bro, I almost threw up in my mouth, bro. I almost fucking threw up, and I'll tell you why. Let's just read some more. Let's read some more of this slop. Karmelo should be celebrating the final stretch of his senior year, prom, graduation, and preparing for the next chapter. Instead, he's facing the legal system that has historically failed young black men, fueled by media spin, hate-filled attacks, and political pressure that ignores what? Oh, that ignores due process and humanity. All right, let me pause right there. Oh my God. You know, it's crazy that I didn't think it would, blah, 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 blah. I didn't think there was a need for me to have to actually explain this, but I feel like some people just don't understand. There's injustices for black people. Yes. You know, let's just talk about that since he's talking about black folks, right? Let's not talk about anybody else but the black folks since that's what he's talking about. Yes, there's injustices on black people. Yes, there's racism. Yes, the court system sometimes doesn't show fair regard to another race. This is not the case with Karmelo. And this is the number one. Sorry, Angel. I love it. My dog thought I was mad at her. You're good. I lost my train of thought. I'm not even going to cut this. Basically, this shit happens, right? And when you have people like Dominique Alexander show up and sound the false alarm, that makes everybody roll their eyes and not want to help somebody who's actually facing injustice, bro. And that could be a white person, a black person, or a Chinese person. When somebody continually comes around and starts ringing the bell saying that this is racism when it really is not, then people eventually start to eventually people stop listening to you. And Dominique Alexander is the perfect example of a fucking, what's the word for him? Of a boy who cried wolf. Race baiter, whatever you guys want to call him. He's the perfect example of that, bro. And it's disgusting because the people who actually are experiencing injustice get passed over. Oh, and it's just another Dominique Alexander. I don't want to hear anything about another Dominique Alexander. Fuck that. It was probably not. You know, everybody starts to think in a different way just because all of these fucking idiots get media time. And that's why I religiously go after this guy. I know this is a longer segment, but this is why I religiously go after this guy and anybody like him. White, black, blue, Chinese, fucking purple, bro. They're all a fucking problem to society. They're the bottom of the barrel. But anyways, let's get back to it. Double standards are on full display. From the treatment of his case in the courts to the harassment his family has faced at their own home. It's clear. Oh, Lord, he said it again. Hey, give me my $5. He said it again. Give me my $5. It's clear. If we don't stand together, the system will tear our children apart alone. But we believe in community. We believe in justice. We believe in standing up when the world tells us to quit. This guy is fucking garbage, bro. He's swamp ass. And his breath fucking stink. He smells like cologne and stank breath, bro. He smells like fucking Dove body wash and stank fucking breath. I promise you, bro. All that shit he be hurling through his mouth, stinky. Shit, I gotta go brush my teeth after this video because I feel like my breath might be stinking now. Anyways. So today, on Karmelo's 18th birthday, we're asking you to give something meaningful. Donate $18 to his official defense and family support fund. This will be a long process, and we will need every ounce of support from our people. See, you see that racial charge that he puts at the end from our people? You see what he does? It's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work. Let's show Karmelo that we've got his back, not just with the hashtags, but with real action. Donate here, Gibson Go. Share this post, stand with the family, speak truth to power. Now, there are two things that I'm thinking about this post. One, the family spent all the money, they need more money. That's a possibility. Or number two, this is his own fucking, what's the word? This is his own incentive to try to push more money so that he can make money off of this. Because I have a strong feeling, shout out Cooking with Frank, because he had brought this up. I have a strong feeling that he's not even getting paid yet until those payouts come. So he's trying to make sure that them stacks go up. That's what we trying to do. Okay? Come on, bro. It's too convenient. You're bringing up the kid's birthday and then you're going to beg for money? You're bringing up the kid's birthday. You know that's going to piss half the internet off. And then number two, you're going to beg for money? That's a race hustler, bro. That's a con man. That's a matchstick man. You should not subscribe to these fucking clowns. But anyways, folks, you know, shout out the process, because without the process, we are literally fucked. Everything will be judged off emotion, because have you seen the internet recently? It's a frenzy out there. But I love you guys, man. Shout out to my loyal fucking subscribers. I love you guys. Shout you guys out. I appreciate you guys for defending me in the comments. You guys are top tier. But just let this be known. All the trolls and all the pieces of shit racists that come into the comments, they're not subscribed to the channel anyway. You know what I mean? All I do is hide them from the channel and move on about my day. So, at the end of the day, that's backwash. You know what I'm saying? AG Tactical is strong and thriving. So shout you guys out. Shout out the new subscribers as usual. I'll see you guys real soon. Peace. One more thing I will say. I had another video for the people who are kind of fatigued with this case, I had another video. It's really fire, but it got shot down by YouTube. So I'm trying to figure out what problem there is with the video. But if you want to see it early, go check it out on my Patreon. I'm going to upload that right now. But it should come to YouTube once I figure the problem out. So look out this evening, tomorrow type shit. See you later.